Okay, so today I'm going to show you 5 stretches that are my favorite for the shoulders. So starting with a stretch here. So one arm up, one arm down, top thumb is out, bottom thumb is in, okay? The main goal is to reach as far away from the body, the midline, as possible. And then with your breath, you're going to switch sides, okay? Up, top thumb out, bottom thumb in. Switching. Okay, getting a nice warm up. You can also do this in the midline. Thumbs up and then down. Get a nice stretch around here. This is where you should be feeling this stretch, okay? So coming up. Do this for about 10 cycles or longer. And then this is going to move into apple stretch. So that top thumb pointing out, bottom thumb pointing in. You're now going to try to reach towards the center, okay? Don't let the head go down. Don't let the spine roll down. You want to stay up nice and lifted, okay? So the goal is to get the hands touching. That's the far along goal, okay? This is totally fine, however you can feel it, as long as you're feeling that stretch, okay? Don't be pushing into anything that's painful. It should feel like a good stretch around the shoulder joint there, okay? So you want to hold that for about 15 to 30 seconds each side. So again, the other side, thumb up, bottom thumb down, slowly kind of trying to bring it to that mid back, okay? Holding that for about 15 to 30 seconds. You should feel it in this shoulder blade and this kind of tricep into the back of the shoulder blade. Okay, next one, you're going to get into all fours. You want your shoulder and wrist in line, your knee and your hip in line, okay? So from here, you're going to take one hand up, nice stretch in the shoulder and chest, and then it goes through and underneath. You want to reach that hand as far away as you can and lay yourself down. Now check your hips. Keep your hips back into the center. Don't let them go along with you. Keep them back. You should feel a nice stretch between that one shoulder blade and the mid back. This hand can plant down to push yourself more into that position, or you can bring it around your back. And again, opening the chest. You want your chest aiming to go towards the ceiling. Check the hips. You want to hold that for about 30 seconds or longer. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the other side. Arm coming up, down through, reaching, 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 reaching until you're laying down on the ground. Hand goes here, check the hips, make sure they're in the midline still, pushing the chest towards the ceiling. Okay, so you want to be opening up this way, hips in the center. You should feel that between the shoulder blades. So same thing, all fours. Next exercise, cat-cow. So for this, you want to kind of keep your shoulder, don't let your shoulders drop too far. You want to roll the spine towards the ceiling, okay? Get a nice, pushing the ground away, getting a nice stretch in that mid-back, upper back, between the shoulder blades. So tucking the chin, keeping the spine going up towards the roof, okay? On the next breath, you want to do the opposite. So trying to bring the sternum towards the ground, tailbone will go up, and reaching the chest up and through into the corner of the wall. So you really want to think about, don't need to extend the head back as far, but more that you want the chest going through and tummy towards the ground, okay? Going back into that first position, rounding the spine, trying to get that mid-back as high as you can, pushing the shoulder blades away from the ground, tucking the chin. You should feel that all along the spine and between the shoulder blades, okay? So you want to do a few rounds of that with your breath. So okay, you can even start taking this around and getting a good rib cage stretch. So all the way around and then through that position. Rounding around the side, to the ceiling, to the other side, and then dropping. Okay, switching sides, to the left, around, high to the ceiling, other side, and through. Okay, with all stretches too, you can kind of play around with it. It doesn't have to be rigid. See what feels good to you. Nothing should hurt. If it hurts, you're going too far into the position, come back a little bit. It should feel like a nice stretch. And same with everything, just kind of play around with it. Like, see what feels good, see where your body's telling you it's needed. Last one. Okay, so with that towel, you're wanting to hold it kind of as far away as you can to start with, having the arms down, and you're going to slowly bring them up and over the back, all the way around, okay? And back. If that felt really easy, bring the hands closer together and try it again. You should feel a bit of resistance. So it should be about this place where you feel a bit of resistance and down. And again, listen to your body. It should feel like a nice stretch. If you can't get it to go through, don't push it past. Bring your arms farther apart and try it again, okay? That is my shoulder stretches.